You know, I'm so glad you finally decided to finish this video. Look at how orange you are.
Yeah, it ain't the greatest look, I know.
And what's with those jaws behind you?
Oh, they're right there? Oh, that's gonna be for a video coming up, Drinkademus. Just you wait. What's happening, Captain? What's new, kangaroos? It's your dandy, Candy, and welcome to another episode of Drinking Good. Well, today we are going to be trying out some Malbecs. Go ahead and tell our audience about what a Malbec is there, Drinkademus.
Why, certainly, adventurer. Malbec is a hearty red wine made from Malbec grapes. Rich in tannins, this delicious wine is often used in Bordeaux blends and offers complex notes of leather, tobacco, vanilla and cocoa, fleshy red fruits, and oak. Now, without much ado, let the Malbec madness begin! Ha-ha!
The Malbecs that we are going to be trying are all Argentinian Malbecs, which there is a distinct difference between the French Malbec and the Argentinian Malbec, with the French Malbec being more comparable to like, I want to say a Merlot. I could be wrong on that.
Cabernets and Syrah, actually.
It's a little more on the earthier notes, oakier note, or the woodier notes and stuff like that. Whereas the Argentinian Malbecs are more into the fleshy fruit notes. So it's a more jammier, more fruitier version of the Malbec. So let's go ahead and get right into them, shall we? Our first entry is going to be trapezio. Now this is a Malbec that is supposed to have notes of red fruit, fleshy red fruits, prune, dark chocolate, and vanilla. Let's go ahead and pop this top, shall we? Okay, so trapezio. Smell-wise, definitely very solid tannin notes in there.
What's a tannin?
Tannin is the things that make red wine tart and make it dark. So it's definitely got a nice dark body to it. It's very, very, very dark, very, very rich color. Yeah, I'm just wearing jeans. What you gonna do about it? It's wine night, honey. We're being lazy. Smell-wise, you definitely get a nice solid, I want to say, let me check my notes. I had to double check my notes on there because there's definitely some hearty reds in there, but it's like a fleshy red, like a prune note. You definitely get a prune note in there. Little hint of chocolate in there. Very rich. Let's go ahead and give it a taste, shall we? Let's go. Very nice. Got a nice earthy note in there, a little dark chocolate bite in there. The prune is prominent, very prominent in it. Red fruit, not super jammy. Got a good tartness to it. It's not super dry either, but it's very tasty stuff. Definitely get the zest of that grape in there too. There's a little bit of that zest of the grapiness in there too. It's not bad, not bad. Just kind of letting the flavor process. This one I haven't tried before, so I'm kind of trying it the first time. Definitely get that dark chocolate there, mingling in the back of it with a little hint of vanilla in there. Not sweet vanilla, just a vanilla in there, like a vanilla bean. Well, it's definitely got that tannin in there. It is a little bit on the dry side. It is a bit tart. This is very nice. So if you like your Malbecs to be a little bit more on the tart side, there you go. It's not bad. Not a bad economically priced wine either. Good stuff. 90 points. Not bad at all. I would say that this would definitely be, and again, I'm by no means a professional wine taster or sommelier or any of that. I'm just some clown on the internet who likes to drink. I would say this would definitely taste really good with like a pizza night. This Malbec would be very good for like pizza, pasta dishes, a little nice marinara in there, a little meatball in there. Very nice. Some salty meats would go really good with this. Very tasty stuff. Very good. Let's go ahead and finish this off and get to the next one, shall we? Tasty, tasty. And they use an actual cork on this one here, which is kind of neat. Because I know a lot of wineries have started going over to synthetic corks because there's a cork shortage. And a lot even more are starting to go over to twist caps, which I got my opinions about twist off caps. It doesn't ruin the flavor completely, but that first you gotta let it breathe, because that first glass you get a little taste of that metal, and I'm not a big fan of that. But I don't know. I like whenever you get a nice cork that goes with the bottle. So on to our next one then. Our second entry is Edmundo. Now, this Malbec is supposed to have notes of dark chocolate, orange, plum, blackberry, and vanilla. I thought I would move the camera back a little bit so you could see the bottle actually. Alrighty, so the Edmundo. Let me just check my notes. I wrote notes down. I like to write notes down because wine is like a puzzle for your tongue. And sometimes it helps to have the notes written down of what you're looking for, because you might mix them up with something else. So, smell-wise, little hint of red fruit. You definitely get the chocolate in there, dark chocolate in there. Color-wise, it's a very dark red, very lovely shade of plum. I'm not getting any of them orange notes that they said it's supposed to have to it in the smell. So let's go ahead and give it a taste, shall we? Let's go. Oh, it's very, very, very tasty. Very smooth, very silky. Nice explosion of the red fruit at the very front of it. Little zestiness of it. Get that dark chocolate in there too. There's a hint of orange, but it's like a real subtle dry orange, like real subtle in there. Not very prominent, but definitely the red notes and definitely the chocolate notes are very prominent in this. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Pretty tasty Malbec. Definitely good stuff. And again, this would be good for like, it's not as zippy as the last one was. I think this would be really good for like steaks. This would be really good for like a steak dinner or something like that. Maybe a hamburger, some barbecue. There you go. Something not too sweet, but red meat, savory dishes would be really solid with this. It's good. It's good stuff. Nice dry rub.
I see you're a fan of the barbecue.
Oh, honey. you don't get into talking about barbecue now. I'm from Memphis. We ain't gonna talk about the barbecue now. They have a whole month of that shit over there. Every May. Memphis in May. At least they did back in the day. I don't know if they do no more, man. I ain't been in over 20 years, so I have no idea what the fuck Memphis is about nowadays. But they used to back in the day. Pretty notorietous for barbecue.
What does any of this have to do with wine?
I don't know, honey. I've had like 2 taquitos all day, so we just let the wine talking. Let's go. Oh, that is tasty. And this one here also regular ass cork. Got a neat little map of Argentina on there. Very cool. I'll put that in my little collection. On to our next one. Our third entry is one of my personal favorite economic Malbecs. This one, in fact, I gave as a gift to that nice lady, Cherie, who got us back home after that crazy trip out to Benson. So I hope she enjoyed it. This one here is Thousand Lives Malbec. This one here is a lively bodied Malbec that has notes of cherry, vanilla, and plum. Very delectable stuff. That one wanted to be fussy. There you go. Now you can see the bottle too. All right, so this is the Thousand Lives Malbec. This one here is the one that I gave as a gift to Miss Cherie for getting us all the way back out from Benson to the East Valley. So, salute to you.
Salute to Cherie.
Let's go ahead and color-wise. Very dark, very lovely shade of red. Very dark, plummy red. Smell-wise, very subtle nose. Hints of plum in that. A little bit of dark cherry. Taste-wise, very smooth, silky, a little lively hint of that cherry in there. A little tart, little sweet. Good amount of tannin though still. Very fleshy fruit. You can definitely get that plum. Very nice plum. A little hint of vanilla there on the back end. Got a nice little hint of tannin on that. Rolls off the back of the tongue there into the throat. Very tasty stuff. Very lovely. This is a very nice Malbec for the price. I do love a good economically priced wine.
You mean cheap wine, don't you?
No, they're not cheap wine, Mel. They're economically priced. There's a difference between cheap wine and economically priced wine. An economically priced wine is something that you can enjoy as an entry-level person into wine. It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's usually less than $20. That's what I consider economically priced. It's a good way to get into wine. It's a good way to keep something in stock so you're not spending a buttload of money on really, really expensive wine, so you have something around as a house wine. That is an economically priced wine. A cheap wine is like that crap that you get at the gas station where it's like Cisco or weird shit like that where it tastes like rubbing alcohol that they put Kool-Aid in. Those are usually like less than $5. So there's a difference between cheap wine and economically priced wine. These are economically priced, all under $20, all very tasty stuff. Speaking of, let's give another sip of this, shall we? Oh my goodness. I like to chill my reds a little bit. I know that's kind of controversial with some folks when it comes to drinking reds, but I like to chill them a bit because it's hot. I like cold drinks. But also it lets the wine blossom the more it warms up. So, you know, if you're not just guzzling the whole bottle down like I probably will be after I'm done filming, you let it breathe a bit, warm up a bit, it really blossoms. I really enjoy it to be a little chillier when I start. This one here again, very nice. These are reds. They're very good with like red meats, pasta dishes, salted meats, salam, like charcuteries and things like that. Very tasty stuff for that. I think these go really good, by the way, with chili mangoes. Red wines go really good with chili mango, especially if it's got a nice level of tannin to it. You put a couple of chili mangoes in your glass, let it soak there for a bit. Makes it nice and jammy, brings all the fruit notes out. Plus you get like a whole glass full of chili mango or wine-soaked mangoes at the end of it too, so it's not bad. Let's finish this off and get on to our last one, shall we? Oh my goodness.
Is the wine talking now, adventurer?
Oh, the wine is definitely talking now, drinking these. On to our last one. And our final entry is going to be Eccentric Bourbon Barrel Aged Malbec. Now, this one has been aged in bourbon barrels for over 10 months. So it's got a nice solid bourbony woody finish on there as well. That's gonna pop in the palate. Now this one is supposed to have notes of black cherry, blackberry, currant, and cedar. Sounds absolutely delightful. Okay, first of all, I gotta say, this has got to be the cutest of the corks that we got, Drinkademons. Look at this thing. It looks like a little bourbon barrel. Look at how cute that is. Oh my god, it's a bourbon barrel. Oh my god.
Tell me, adventurer, do they have a regular Malbec too?
Well, they do have regular Malbec as well, I believe. I haven't checked. I'll have to double check next time I go down there. But I do love a barrel aged anything. I do love. There's quite a few barrel wines I love. Yeah, the wine definitely talking now. Oh Lord have mercy. Ooh, this is what I give for just having that 2 keto diet. Let's go and get this. Let's see here, color wise. Yeah, this is definitely a dark red, like the rest of them have been. Smell wise, you get that sweet bourbon barrel note in there. Little hint of that cedar. Little hint of that red fruit in there too. Gonna be so delicious. Let's go ahead and give it a taste, shall we, there, Drinkademons? Shall we get the people what they want now?
Yes, adventurer. Chug that juice.
Oh, let's go home now. Go on, get it. Go on, get it. Yes, yes. Let's go. Oh my goodness! Look at the juxtaposition of that. Ooh. Anyhow, very tasty stuff. You get that little hint of that bourbon barrel in there. It is a bit on the tart side, but you get that nice burn of it. Tasty stuff. Very nice. Very lively flavor. You definitely get the red notes in there. You get that hint of the cedar wood, the hint of the bourbon in there as well. It's good stuff. I would say we're gonna rank them.
Yes, rank them.
Okay. If I were to rank these, I really like the Thousand Lives Malbec. That is one of my favorite economically priced Malbecs. So that would be my top one. My second one would be this eccentric bourbon barrel. It's very tasty. Very nice notes to it. Very good flavor. It's tasty stuff. Very tasty stuff. But again, I'm by no means an expert. I'm just some clown on the internet who likes to get drunk. From there, I would have to say the Edmundo and then the trapezio. The trapezio's nice. Again, all of these are good. It's hard for me to pick a favorite. But there you go. That's what I would say on this. And if you're interested in Malbecs, if you're new to red wines, this would be a nice one to check out. If you like Merlots, you like Cabernets, you like your reds a little more on the fruitier side, but also you like that tartness of the tannins, give it a try. It's right there in the middle there. Sometimes you can find one that's real jammy too. It's really nice.
How is your mother and your car situation unfolding, adventurer?
You know, I'm actually glad you asked, Drinkademons, because I forgot to do an update video. We managed to get the car back, which is great. Now I got to figure out how I'm gonna make them payments on it. My mom right now, she had some leg issues, so she had to go to the hospital for a bit. She's currently being taken care of, getting back on her feet, but she's doing okay, so everything's good. I'm glad you asked about that, Drinkademons. I appreciate that, and I appreciate everybody that helped out with getting the car back and support during all this. It's been an absolutely crazy month. It really truly has, Drinkademons. There were so many things I was planning on doing this month that we never got around to because far more important things took priority. And I'm glad to at least be able to do a drinking video again. We've had these wines for a minute. I just haven't had the time to really get around to doing them. But we do appreciate everybody that has absolutely helped out with that. So I'm glad you asked that, Drinkademons. I know not everybody wants to hear my personal stuff, but again, I'm not an internet celebrity. I'm just a random person on the internet that likes to make videos here and there. So every once in a while, my personal stuff will come up. I appreciate the folks that helped out though, for sure. And yeah, we're gonna get back to doing videos again soon that aren't related to that type of stuff, and we're gonna be doing more drinking videos eventually. Budget's a bit tight right now.
Tight. More like hemorrhaging.
Very tight, but we'll get back to it eventually. We're gonna keep doing videos though, all the same, even if they ain't drinking videos. You're welcome to stick around if you want to. Drink a demon, see if it ain't drinking videos. That's fine. I don't know. Sometimes it helps to have somebody to play off of, even if it's just a puppet. I tend to do some of my best conversations with puppets.
Well, that's just because you're talking to yourself.
Fair. Well, if you didn't know, I'm a bit of an artist. And if you want to check out some of our art, maybe pick something up for yourself, head on over to our Etsy shop.
Etsy.com/shop/candy-dandy-art.
Hey, that's my job.
Not anymore, it ain't.
And if you want to help out by contributing to the show, maybe do a donation or something, or kick into the drink fund. Go ahead and check out our Venmo right there. Link is right down there somewhere. No big deal, no pressure. If you want to help out, you can help out. If you don't want to help out, that's fine too. I totally get it. But money's tight, so I get it. Anyways, this has been Candy Dandy
And Drinkodemus.
Ooh,
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
Hydrate. Drink water. Aha!
Thank you for your time, and I hope you have a good one. If you excuse me, I'm gonna go finish this off and get really fucked up. Ooh, I should probably make something to eat.
And if you have any drinking suggestions, be it boozy or not, feel free to leave them in the comments. Until next time, adventurers. Aha!